Good afternoon. And I have Aneesh. Hi, Rousiya. You have to unmute. Okay. Hi, Rousiya. Hi, everybody.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very good, Rousiya. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Actually, last week I have missed 2 sessions because I was not aware of the timings.
Oh, okay. So guys, you can partner yourself. I'll join in about 10 minutes. So I don't know, you can partner yourself with whoever you want. You want to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How about if you ask questions to Rousiya first?
Okay. Shall I ask question?
To Rousiya. Rousiya, are you okay? You have to unmute too.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
and then
Which
there's
part? Rousiya, which part do you want? Today, go with part 1. Okay. Just a moment. So I will talk about work. Do you work or study? I worked as a mathematics teacher in one of the schools in Abu Dhabi. At present, I'm not working anywhere. I would like to pursue my master's in computer science from one of the universities in Abu Dhabi. What do you do for living? Could you please repeat the question? What do you do for living?
for a living.
Living? Yes.
What do you do for a living? What source of income?
Okay, okay. To be honest, I don't have any source of income right now. Actually, I would like to pursue my master's, so I could join for any one of the colleges in Abu Dhabi. Do you enjoy your work? Of course.
She's not working. you have to change the order of your questions, Anish.
Okay. Okay. What did you choose this subject? Why did you choose this subject? Well, I'm passionate about computer science and mathematics, and I'm fond of learning new techniques which are updated in our daily life. That's why I have chosen this subject. Okay. Is it a difficult subject? No. I think it's an easy subject because for everyone, if we have a strong passion for studies, then it would be easy for everyone to grasp and to understand the codes and the programming as well. Okay. So your last question is, what do you plan to do when you finish studying? Actually, I'd like to find a job in one of the universities, especially Khalifa University or Alain University, which are one of the most famous universities in Abu Dhabi. Also, I'd like to pursue my PhD as well after finishing my master's in computer science. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Good, very well. Which part do you prefer? Part 3. Part 3. Yes. Yes. Do you think we should tell truth at all times?
Do you think? Sorry.
Do you think we should tell truth at all times?
To be frank, whenever we talk with very truly, it will consequence a lot of difficult situation in everyone, because sometimes we have to tell some lies. Whenever we go to the some work, at that time we come with a late in our work. At that time we want to tell some lies. We will speak with very truth. Sometimes it will create a lot of issues in our life. I think, to be frank, in some specific reason, it's a good thing. But sometimes we can tell lies. It's better for survival of fitness in some job wise.
Okay. How do you know when others are telling the truth?
Sometimes we didn't recognize how others are telling the things, but sometimes we have close friends is there. Some of our friends talk with others. They will talk about something about our things. That time my friends told to me. They are telling like that. This is the one source to we can recognize others are tell about for ours. And one more thing, sometimes we don't know others are how to tell about our. So I think nowadays a lot of social platform is available. Most of the people sometimes they will feel irritated at that time. That specifically they put status about something. It will also help to understand some ideas about some others are telling about me.
Okay. Do you think it is important to win the game or follow the rules?
Yes, of course. Even we will follow the rules, then we will win the game. It is better. Otherwise, it's not useful. For an instance, in our IELTS exam is the one of the best example in our this section, because whenever we start with the reading section, they already set timing in 1 hour timing. At that time, we'll finish 40 questions. So a lot of people struggled a lot. Sometimes they will clear that all 40 questions more than 1 hour. So it will not it's not create good result. So timing and following rules is the better thing to do the following success.
The last question. Sometimes people should tell lies. Do you agree?
Yes, of course. A lot of people sometimes tell lies because everyone doesn't follow their truths. So most probably they want to escape with their some mistake. Then they also doing lot of mistakes every time. So they will again tell the lies. So I think it's good bad things in his life, because whenever we start with the life with one single uh, chapter, it will again we want to tell lies.
Yes. That's the end of the part 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, good job. So, the partners now are Renjith and Faruk. I just need to say something to Faruk. Faruk, do you want us to use your link? I mean, not today, but maybe tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I have joined by this ID.
Okay, and that's what you call unlimited?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to announce to everybody that we are gonna use your link so that they won't get surprised who is this, and they won't log in because it's a different name. You know what I mean? I have to tell the group, like, maybe I'll send a notification that uh, I'm still gonna host, but the link that we're using is your link. Would that be okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Well, we can continue. We can talk more about that on Messenger. Okay, and then Renjith, and you can start your speaking.
Okay, hi Faruk.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, can you ask questions or should I initiate?
Oh, you can ask first.
Okay, so which part?
No, I have no special preference. You can ask from anywhere.
Okay, then we can go with part one.
Okay.
Okay. Do you sometimes go to bed late?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes I go to bed at late, but it not the regular phenomenon for me. It depends on the situation. If I had a hectic schedule to complete, if I have some other important tasks that need to complete, then it took many time to go to the bed.
What do you do when you stay late?
Sorry, please again.
What do you do when you stay up late?
Yes. Yes, stay up late.
Stay up.
No,
Yes.
when you
What?
stay, yeah.
Okay.
So what is the reason for us stay until late night?
Sorry, some disturbance. Please again.
Okay, let me say it.
What do you?
Okay, what do you do when you are not sleeping yet, when it's already late at night?
Well, I try to complete all the tasks within very short time so that I can go to bed. But when when it's not possible, then I try to refresh myself so that I can complete the tasks. Whatever, having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, then I try to research myself by this way and to complete the task, and then I go to bed. And in those days, I get up lately in the morning.
Okay. How do you feel when you have stayed up late the night before?
Well, it's become very stormy and groggy because because it seems that I have not uh, sufficiently sleep the night before, and which have a negative impact on myself, particularly the facial expression, and sometimes my eyes try to close automatically, and different other types of symptoms I feel, and I don't feel very comfort in that day.
Do you think it's unhealthy to stay up late?
Yes, of course, it is unhealthy for human body because the night is the perfect time to have rest, both also for body and our eyes. So if we don't give sufficient time for this rest, then they will not work properly for the next hours. For this reason, I think the early to bed is helpful for everybody.
Okay, that's the end of part one questions.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
So from which part I should ask you?
again, we can go to part one.
Okay. So how often do you wear watch?
Sorry, would you please repeat that?
How often do you wear a watch?
Okay.
This was.
Well, I usually wear the watch when I go out as well as when I go for exercise. And I have a smartwatch, and which is a Samsung Galaxy smartwatch, and it helps me to count the steps as well as the burning calories, and also it will be very helpful for my exercise also.
So what is your first watch like?
Well, my first watch is an analog one where we can see the three needles, and one is a one needle is denoted as as indicated as a minute, for minutes, and one is for seconds, and one is for hours. So in like in the past, it's so easy that now we have the digital watches, and it should show the correct or the accurate time.
So what kind of watch do you like to wear?
I would like to wear both the analog as well as digital watches. Nowadays, there are many smart watches also introduced by different companies. So, if I go for a shop to buy a new watch, I would definitely prefer a smartwatch which is made by Apple.
Do people still wear watch in your country?
Yes, I think everyone will wear. Everyone should wear watches because they want to know the correct time. So they are more. They give more importance to the time. Although mobiles have replaced uh, the use of watches, some people again wear for their convenience as well as its appearance is also something needs to be commented.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of part one question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Am I okay? Now I'll give you random questions, okay? From Rousiya, and then Aneesh, and then Renjith, and then Faruk. So Renjith, if you need to leave, just you're allowed to leave, and obviously, but if you want to stay, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll be available for 6 more minutes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you, each one of you, questions. And I'm hoping that one of you can give me questions too before we finish. Okay, so now the question is, oh, can I give you a cue card question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Rousiya, each one, only Rousiya is allowed to use 1 minute preparation, but all of you can just jump in and talk. So it's the order of Rousiya, Aneesh, Renjith, and Faruk. Sorry. All right, so the question is, the cue card is, describe a person who you think is very open. So I hope you understand what that means. Open, like frank, can tell you things up front without hesitation. If you make a mistake, then that person would say, oh, that's not good, or something like that. Okay, so your bullet points, who this person is, how did you know this person? Okay, how you know this person, how did you know this person? Why do you think this person is very open or frank? And explain how you feel about this person. That's for you, Rousiya. So I'll give you 1 minute preparation. Are you still there, Rousiya?
Yes, yes.
Okay, your 1 minute starts now. Okay, time is up. You can start speaking now.
Yes. I'd like to explain about a person who is open to me is my husband. We have been together for 10 years. When we had married, he was always talking about his past and his college life experiences as well. And he had already told me about his affairs, especially in the college days. Especially it was a one-way love. So he has neglected by that girl, and he moved forward to uplift his career and to upgrade his family as well. And he had a lot of bitter experiences as well throughout his life. And even now, he is always telling me about the bitter experiences that are happening in his office and the colleagues as well. Whatever the bad experiences or the happiest moments come in his life, he always share with me and to my kids as well, so that the fondness or the affection towards us, towards him, is more compared to other people. And according to me, the one who is more open to anyone has more love towards others, and more caring as well. And in addition, he is also open to my kids as well. Whenever he shouts them, they know his face and his mood changing, and vice versa as well. So whenever he get frustrated with any other work, I could understand his feelings and how he would
Time is up.
Okay.
Okay. Good job, Rousiya. Now, next.
Ma'am, do you have any feedback, please?
I'm sorry, Rousiya, I wasn't paying attention, so I'll give you feedback
Okay,
when I
okay.
listen to it again, okay? And
Okay.
I'll give you feedback on the messenger. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Aneesh.
I, yes, ma'am. I would like to talk about one of my close friend. He's a very open person. His name is Bharat. He's my junior. Whenever I started my college days, at that time we did a lot of activities like some cracking jokes and some sports activities. At that time, I did a lot of mistakes in college sports, some activities like. So at that time, he is my junior, but he told very openly. He told some things about you are doing that much mistakes and you will change your behavior. So sometimes you have a lot of arrogant activity. So I think it is a good thing because in my college, a lot of people, junior, senior, uh, difference is there. Junior seniors are bragging for juniors. At that time, so many students are not actually come with told to me, but this person is come and told to me very frankly. So at that time, I felt very good because whenever I did mistake at that time, if one person want to tell that one properly, it will help to clear our mistake. I think at that time I felt very good thing means last time I did one program. At that time I have committed to some other activities. So that time I forgot what they gave to me in some activities. So at that time I uh, didn't realize how can it do that things. So this friend will help a lot, and he told me you just clear this mistake in this way. So I think he is the best motivation, and he guided me a lot. So I think he is one of
Okay,
my
time is up.
close friends.
Time is up, Anish.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, next is
Thank you.
Renjith.
So, well, there's a person in everyone's life that they consider as an open person, and there is no kind of hidden things in him um, and I would like to talk about one of the friends in my circle, and his name is Arun. Um, Basically, he's my childhood friend, and we had been studying from uh, first standard to the 10th class, and after that we have changed our our subjects, and he went to the science subject and I choose commerce subject. And to talk about him, he is a person who's a jack of all trades, and he know all the kinds of all type of skills such as technology as well as uh, drawing. So all these skills he have in front of it, and now he is an YouTube creator, and he creates a lot of videos in social medias, and he is sharing it through the internet as well. So he's a very open person, and whenever we watch his videos, we can understand that how open he is, and he shared all the things in his life through not only to me but also for the world by using this social media platform. And now he have a good number of subscribers for his YouTube channel as well, and there are
Okay,
so many people.
time is up. Okay, before Farooq would speak, I wanna also answer this cue card. Farooq, do you prefer that I would answer first, or I speak first, or do you want to go first and then I'll go
Yeah,
after?
ma'am, you can speak first, ma'am.
Okay, all right. All right. So over the years, I've met a few people who are very open. Um, Actually, not a lot of them, but if I have to, not a lot of them in my entire life, that I've known some people like this. But if I have to describe one, it will be a friend that her name is Emily, and she's open in a way that actually when I first met her, maybe a few days later, she already like revealed to me about her boyfriend and how heartbroken she was. And then the next 2 hours, she also told our circle of friends whom she just met for like a few days, because we met in a course when I went to this course, my ESL course through Oxford Seminars, and we were in one class, and that's where we met. This took place shortly before the outbreak of the pandemic, so it will have been like 2 years since I met them, or Emily as well. 2 years in November since that happened. And she's like an open book. She would tell all about her personal life. But she was well intentioned. She's not like someone who is just going everywhere and telling everybody. But I think once she feels that she can trust people, then she would bare her soul. But we were there just listening to her, and actually at one point we gave her okay. Anyways, that's it. So Farooq, it's your turn.
Well, I have met many peoples in my life, but particularly I can remember one person, that is he was my university professor. He is Professor Dr. Rizal Karim. When we were in second year of bachelor course, then he joined at our department, and he conducted the social research monograph course. And from that time, I knew him. He's very open-minded, because when he conducted class, he offered some free times so that we can discuss those issues. And if we raise any debate on his topic, then he welcomes everybody. And he also caring about the students and his colleagues. Because if any student go to him and share any personal matters, whatever it is, academic purpose or it's personal or any financial crisis, then he tried to resolve that. And as for example, once I went to him for a critical academic topic, then he was just having lunch. He talked to me, and by sitting beside me, and during the time he shared all the things and tried to make that things very easily. And he's very open-minded and broad-minded. I feel very comfort to discuss any matter to him, because he never mind and he never disclose that issue to others.
Okay, time is up. All right, guys. So, Farooq, when you said about
Yes,
your link, it's not I can, like now that you are here, we cannot just switch to your link. I don't know if you meant that once you log in, we can switch to your link.
So, should I share my link details in
Yes.
our messenger?
Yes, you should. You should share your link to me first, and then I'll share your link to everybody so that they would also know that it's me sharing the link. Even though when they log in, they will see your name, like inviting Faruk, inviting you to join Zoom. But when they see that I sent a notification that we're gonna use your link, then they would know that it's still me.
Okay.
Do you know? And
Yes.
but then you will be the host first, so you have to be quick in admitting. I don't know if you have hosted a meeting before from work, in your work, or like for family, just conversation meeting.
Yes, ma'am. I have previous experience to host.
Okay, because it's very tricky. It's very tricky when others, and yeah, but I will, okay, this is the trick that we're gonna do. I will log in first. You admit me, don't admit anyone except me. And then when you admit me, make me a host right away.
Yes.
So when you make me a host, it's me who's gonna see those pop-up names that people that are trying to log in. So you wouldn't see them anymore. It's me who's gonna see them. So
Yes,
I'm gonna admit, and what I'm saying when I said about it's tricky, because there is a security that I press.
Yes, of course.
Security that I press, that no one is allowed to video, to show, to have their camera on. It says here in security, start video. I disable that, because some people, they would, I've heard this horrific things that people do on Zoom when they do this. It never happened to me, but I've heard stories. Even a teacher, that my mentor on out school, she told me that she teach. I think she used to teach in. She used to teach on Cambly or Italki was that, and she said, oh boy, because they are adults, right? Most of them are not most of them, but it's mixed ages. In out school, we are only, our learners are only from 3 to 18 years old, and they are always under supervision of their parents. But Italki, Cambly, Udemy, or whatsoever, they are mixed ages. There are adults, there are, like, I think, pedophiles, or I don't know what kind of people. They would ask you to teach them, and then they will do a lot of strange things on videos when they have their camera on. So that's why I always disable the camera, so that nobody is showing anything that would shock everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so we have less than 1 minute. I think we will be cut off soon. So we'll start tomorrow using your link, Faruk. But like I said, I have to leave around 40 minutes, or in between 40 and 1 hour.
Okay.
And you can just continue. I'll give you the hosting back when I leave.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you, guys. Okay, bye, YouTube.